2018, ONTV will be celebrating 30 years of community television in Lake Orion. So to celebrate that 30 years of community involvement, ONTV is embarking on some very exciting things this year. Events, new programming, and especially our new radio and podcast room. It's a studio. It's set up with professional level gear. The software to run it is something you would find at NBC Universal in New York City and some major colleges around the country. So what we're doing is we're offering podcast classes to our volunteers and to the community at large to come in and express yourself via radio. Now, when I say radio, we don't have a transmitter. We're not sending it over the air. But what we are going to do is set up a stream to make it an internet radio station. So right now, to listen to us, we call it The Local Voice, or LOV. And it's live on the air. And you'll hear that moniker throughout our promos and on our website, live on air. So The Local Voice has podcasts, but also has classic rock. It has old school oldies playing on it. So to listen to us, like I said, it's not over the air on a transmitter. You can't find it on your car, but you can find it on your phone. And the way to listen to us currently is that you tune into Comcast Channel 10, 20, or 22, or on our website, and you can hear the music playing with our message boards. So anytime programming goes off the air, you'll hear the music pop in when you see our message boards running. So eventually, like we said, in 2018, it will be streamed via internet to everybody. We'll have a little app that you can use on your phone to listen to The Local Voice. So just before 2018, about December-ish, we started practicing our podcast with some longtime, very active volunteers here at ONTV. And one of those is OA Now with Sammy Taramina.
Welcome to OA Now, everybody. I'm Sammy Taramina, blogger, the Dragon's Den, blogger of Inside the OAA, and one of the hosts between Terminas and Orion Neighborhood Television.
If you wanted to get involved in the podcast classes, just call us here at the studio at 248-393-1060. And we're starting to get a nice schedule of when the podcast classes are going to take place. And the pricing for those podcast classes are nominal. And you work with staff, just like you always do when you come into ONTV, and we'll train you and supervise you and make sure everything's cool to help you get your idea on the air.
Like, I guess, the sitcom kind of took the back seat. The last strong sitcom I could think about is probably Two and a Half Men and Big Bang Theory.
Yeah,
the
Big Bang
last
Theory
two
was good.
strong sitcoms I can think of.
And the thing is, and that's not enough drama in your own life that you have to see somebody else's drama.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that you have to kind of think about it. Like, wait a minute, why do I have to see somebody else's problems already since I already have my own?
Hey, right.
It was crazy in the 70s how many sitcoms there were.
Oh, yes.
It
yes.
was. I mean, just one after the other.
Even if you remember the detectives and everything, all shapes and you name it. We have them from Canon to, you have, you name it.
Oh, yeah. Before
Kojak.
that, yeah, like Kojak and Emergency and what I'm
Columbo.
Columbo.
You had,
Columbo.
all those guys. I know they got, things that we would never imagine, that he could be a detective, but he was really good. I mean, he asked so many questions and always in everybody's noses. So I think that's actually what to get you where you want to go.
Right. Like, even daytime TV has changed. I remember soap operas, just used to be popular, but, recently we seen, I think it was Days of Our Lives, finally had their last episode. Mm-hmm. Like, as the time is going on, maybe it's internet killing TV. Like, but the content that we have is changing, and like, TV is trying to stay caught up with making it accessible on the phone. Like, I have the Xfinity app on my phone, and I still watch less than like 5 hours of TV a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
And we look at our Facebook and stuff all day. So like, it's like the internet is the more premium option over TV. So like, maybe that has an influence on how the content is changing because, they're trying to do different stuff to
and those,
will us in.
like I said, 15, 20 years, 30 years, like you were saying, we only have 3-4 channels and only till midnight. And as soon as you heard the national anthem, that was it. Everybody's going to bed.
So once the podcasts are completed and produced and ready to go, we use those podcasts in two ways. One, just as an audio file that you can hear on a message board, like I mentioned earlier. But we also edit some graphics in and we throw them up on YouTube. So you can pull up your favorite podcast on our YouTube channel. And the plan is to put all of our podcasts available online to the public, so you can go back and listen to old episodes as needed.
That is a first here on Movies for Dumb Guys. Is the first time that all of us have agreed on our #1 movie. That's pretty huge.
Well, it just shows you how awesome of a movie it is. You know, there's just no doubt. It's unanimous. You can't even question it. I was actually going to tell you guys, if you disagree with me, I will fight you. But luckily, we all are in the sync here.
We left
now,
that
I
guy at
will.
home.
Oh, sorry. What was that?
So we left that guy at home.
Oh,
Yeah, knowing him, Richie would say that's not even my top 10.
Just to be contrary.
Exactly.
Yes, I know. I will disagree slightly in the sense that I think there was really only, I guess, technically 2 like great Rocky movies. The first one, Rocky Balboa, and then if you want to include Creed, I would put that on the list. Now, as a kid, I love Rocky 3. I love Rocky 4. Those were great. Watching them now, painful. Oh, my God. Those movies are so... I mean, they're entertaining. Don't get me wrong, but they're not even in the same league as the original Rocky.
I agree.
But the Thunder Lips versus Rocky.
That's such a great moment. That
It
really
is
is.
still.
And at the
you know,
end of
I
that
ca-
scene where he's like, oh, why'd you get nuts out there? And he was like, yeah, you got to put on a good show or whatever. And go
Exactly.
get a Polaroid. Those are such great moments in the series.
Yeah, no, like when they Apollo Creed and Rocky both punch each other at the same time. As a kid, that was like my all-time favorite moment, you know.
Yeah.
But now it's just there's so much heart and emotion and kind of gritty realism, except for the sound effects in that original Rocky, that you know, it just everything else pales in comparison until they got to Rocky Balboa, which I thought had just as much emotion and heart and excitement, you know. So
What a-
yeah,
Yeah, what a way to wrap it all up and end it with Balboa. I thought it was a great swan song. Like,
Yeah.
and what's nice is you can just watch the original Rocky and Rocky Balboa, and you don't even need to see it because my wife's not a big Rocky fan, so we watched the original, just had her watch that, and it was like a perfect, you know.
And thank God that he decided to do that, really, because I mean,
They redeemed
He-
the franchise.
he- right? He didn't
Yes.
want to leave it at Rocky 5. Thank God. And yeah, I mean, it just.
Yeah, Rocky
The
5, I
Rocky
think, was
Balboa
the
is
only
great.
movie that I didn't like then, and I don't like now.
Right. I don't even know if I've ever seen it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tommy the Machine Gun.
I saw it. I saw it at the theater, and you know, I almost asked for my money back.
Same exact thing. I saw
Wow.
it, and I was
that
like,
bad.
what?
So there you have
Yeah.
it, folks. It's unanimous. Rocky, the greatest sports movie of all time.
We have over 2,000 files in our database here, and we're always looking for more. A majority of those sound files and the music you hear on the local voice has been donated. So a lot of the CDs that we've taken those song files from are donated from people around the Lake Orion community. So we thank you for that. And we're always looking for classical music and some jazz. So if you have any jazz, send it our way. For more information, visit us on our website at orionontv.org, or again, call us at 248-393-1060. But either way, get down here, take a look at our new studio, our podcast and internet radio studio, and have at it.
Welcome back to ONTV's 5 or 5 Food Drive. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to toss it over to Kevin, who is going to be interviewing a special representative from Beacon Square. So Kevin, how's it going?
I'm going to poke my head in there in a little bit.
Interview.
Tell me your name again.
Lucy Kosher.
Lucy.
Just Lucy.
Lucy.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, we're here out here in the hallway, and we wanted to interview someone who has worked with a group of seniors to really make sure that the seniors are involved in our food drive today. So we've got Lucy from Beacon Square residential home. Lucy, tell us a little bit about the drive and how your folks have participated in it.
The staff and residents of Beacon Square have kindly and generously contributed food to this drive, mainly because I have told them over the last few weeks how near and dear this whole event is to my heart, because it feeds a need, and it helps feed the hungry. I'd also like to speak of Beacon Square in Lake Orion. We're on the corner of Scripps and M24, and we're a new community for seniors. I would encourage anybody that would like to come and visit. We have excellent staff and a wonderful facility. And I would like to thank everyone here that's participated for this wonderful event.
Now, are you all also a food collection place? If someone wanted to come in off the street and leave a donation, they can do it there as well. And then what motivated you and the residents of Beacon Square to get involved in the food drive?
Well, I've been involved with this food drive from the beginning. I believe this is our 8th year. And my motivation, I passed it on to the staff and residents, and that is it feeds the hungry. And we all know Fish is an excellent organization. It fulfills a need in the community for people that are hungry.
Yeah. No, that's great. I mean, that's what it's all about. Once again, another example of a community partner doing their part to do what they can to help other folks in the community. So if it weren't for the folks at Beacon Square making their donation, making their facility available to receive donations, we wouldn't have as much food to provide to Fish as we have here today. So we certainly thank the folks at Beacon Square to doing that. And you can get involved too, folks. You can come on down with your donation, bring it down here to our office, 1349 Joslin Road, get a $5 raffle ticket, put it in a bucket. You see the containers behind me. We've got a lot of great gifts that we're giving away for our raffle. Or you can donate online, $5 at the OntV.org website or the OxfordOrionFish.org website. You can make a $5 donation, completely tax deductible. So we'll throw it back into the studio. Just another example of how the community is really making a difference in coming together for this food drive and really doing their part by donating food, donating money, and really helping those who are less fortunate in the community.
Thank you, Kevin and Lucy. Welcome you guys back to the studio for the ONTV Food Drive. The podcast and radio studio is another gem for the community. 2-day classes are now enrolling with a fee of just $25. Current ONTV volunteers are free. You can call ONTV at 248-393-1060 to reserve your seat, and they are limited to 4 per class. Again, I'll say that number. It's 248-393-1060.
Well, we had the chance to speak with Karen Knox, director of the Orion Township Public Library, about their upcoming initiatives for early readers, plus much more. Let's take a look.
Karen, the library is a gathering place for food for Fish. Why do you feel it's important the library be part of this food drive?
Well, it's really important that the library is considered a gathering space in Lake Orion. A lot of people come in and out of there for library services, programs, check items out, but they also come just to use the space, meet other people in the community, that sort of thing. So we get a lot of people in and out the doors, and I just thought that it's really good visibility for the Fish food drive to have a presence there as well. It's such an important thing to collect food for the food drive, and we're open a lot of hours, and so we can collect a lot of things, hopefully, to help out the Fish pantry.
That's great. It's nice to see a lot of foot traffic still happening at the library. What events are coming up to generate that foot traffic?
Well, we have a lot of things, and so a couple of things that are coming up that I'll highlight right now. We have our preschool fair coming up on February 21st. It's from 4 to 7 in the afternoon, and that's an opportunity for any parents who are looking for preschools for their kids to come out, and it's an open house. So there are preschools from all over the Lake Orion and Oxford areas there with tables of marketing information so they can share what kinds of services they can offer to our littlest kids before they get to the elementary schools. And then we also just kicked off a program called Everyone's Reading, which is a 2-month-long program on February and March of this year. And we're doing a community-wide read, and it's a book called The Paris Wife. And so we're going to have a lot of programs related to that book, some book discussions and some historical background on the book, some of the themes of the book, programs around those topics. So if anybody's interested in participating or even just reading the book to see what it's all about and why we might have picked it, check that out either on our website or come into the library and talk to one of our adult services librarians. They'd be happy to share more information about The Paris Wife and the Everyone's Reading program that we have going on, and that goes through the end of March.
And are fifth graders deep into their Battle of the Books reading requirements?
Absolutely, yeah, I'm glad you asked about that. So Battle of the Books is coming up in March. So we have, I think, 175 or so fifth graders signed up this year so far. And the battle, like I said, will take place on a Saturday in March over at Walden Scripps Middle School. Yep, and the award ceremony will take place the following Tuesday. We have a really cool author coming to talk to the kids at the award ceremony the following Tuesday night at the high school auditorium. And so it's always a great opportunity for kids to connect with books that they may not automatically want to read, hear from an author directly on the process of writing these books and how great it is. So that's a really fun time for our fifth graders. And if they haven't signed up yet, please, it's not too late. Feel free to sign up.
That's a lot of fun. And then there's an event coming up that adults are looking forward to.
Absolutely. So this is an adult program from the Friends of the Library. So the Friends of the Library are the fundraisers for the library organization. They fund all of the programs for the library. So the things I've been talking about, the Battle of the Books, the Everyone's Reading program, the preschool fair, and all of the other things that we do program-wise are paid for by the Friends of the Library. So every year for this is our 6th year, they've done a gala event. It's called Passport to Spring. We always do it right as the turn of this awful winter weather goes away and we get into some springtime weather. And we always pick a country or a city to highlight and learn a little bit about a culture that we wouldn't normally know about here in Lake Orion, Michigan. And this year the Friends have selected Greece. And so we are going to do a visit to Greece on April 21st. It's a Saturday night. We close the library a little bit early that day at 2 o'clock. For anybody who might be looking for library services between 2 and 5, we are going to be busy setting up for the gala. So the library closes at 2 that day. The gala starts at 7 o'clock that night. And what we do is we transform the library into Greece at this point. We're going to have a Greek band and some Greek dancers and some amazing Greek food. And there will always be a cash bar. And there will be a silent auction and all sorts of activities and some educational opportunities to learn about Greece as a country, learn about Mediterranean food and that portion of the world and all sorts of, we've even got some ideas about including some information about our Greek gods and goddesses and Greek literature, because there's a rich history in Greek literature as well, which is a great tie back to the library. So, fun event. Tickets are going to be available in March for that. They'll be available on the website and in the library. Tickets are $35 if you buy them before the event. If you happen to forget and want to get them at the door, price will jump a little bit. So try to get your tickets early so we can plan accordingly. And hope to see everybody at the library on April 21st.
Sounds great. Lots of fun things happening at the library.
Absolutely. Always a good time. Thanks, Joe.
Now, ONTV and the Township Library co-produced their bi-monthly TV show titled Orion at Your Library. This month highlights news, information, and events taking place at the library over a 2-month span.
You can see Orion at Your Library Tuesdays at 4 p.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on ONTV Comcast Channel 10 and UVerse Channel 99. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for regular updates when new shows are ready.
Awesome. Now, I know you guys are probably wondering now, what are these food totals? Do we have a new number? Let's see what it is. All right, so we've gone on to 4,600. That is awesome. Like we said, you guys, please keep bringing in those food donations. It is going to Oxford Orion Fish Food Pantry. You know, if you don't want to leave your home, you can always donate $5 online at oxfordorion.org, I believe that is, and ONTV.org. You can do a PayPal that way as well. So that's awesome. And now it is 2:30, so we are going to be going to our next sponsor, which is the Friends of the Orion Township Library. They donated a wonderful gift pack for their Passport to Spring event. This is a fundraising event held each spring, which has an international theme to it.
And this year's exciting theme, it's the chosen country is Greece. At this event, there will be Greek food, costumes, plus much more. Just a great time and for a good cause. Here's a video about the Friends of the Library and all they do.
Hi, I'm Carla Towsley from the Friends of the Orion Township Library. Here to let you know the Friends are hosting our 6th annual Passport to Spring cultural fundraiser featuring Greece in April. Since 2013, the Friends have raised $32,000 hosting Passport to Spring at the library. Over the years, the Friends have visited Paris, France, Rome, Italy, regions of Mexico, Japan, and Poland. The 2016 visit to Japan earned 2 awards for outstanding achievement, and the Poland Gala in 2017 raised $10,000 for upgrades to the teen room and featured entertainment by the Kielbasa Kings and the St. Florian Parish Dance Troupe and catering by Polonia of Hamtramck. Our next gala featuring Grease will be held on Saturday, April 21st, 2018 at the library. Doors open at 6:30 and the gala runs from 7 until 10 p.m. Bring your appetite and enjoy the taste of Greece while supporting the Friends in raising money for renovations to the Orion Township Library's main meeting room. The meeting room is the last area of the library to be renovated, and goals include a new kitchen, carpet, paint, and audiovisual equipment. Tickets go on sale Saturday, March 24th at $35 per person. This event is reserved for those 21 and older due to a cash bar. Tickets may be purchased at the library's customer service desk or online through the website orionlibrary.org/friends. Advanced ticket sales end Friday, April 20th. A limited number of tickets may be available at the door. We are excited to announce our visit to Greece will include Greek music by the Levendes. From Metro Detroit, the Levendes have been performing in the U.S. and Canada since 1980. The Levendes have 14 professional recordings to their credit and play venues like weddings, Greek festivals, and Greek conventions. The Levendes will be accompanying the Kikolos dancers from the Kikolos Hellenic Society. We are excited these accomplished artists will be transporting our guests to Greece for the evening. Greek dance lessons will also be offered to all those interested. A visit to Greece would not be complete without cultural artifacts as well as art. The Lake Orion High School Art Department will be displaying works of art in the library during the month of April. Stop by and see how creative our local high school artists are. A few pieces will be available within the baskets offered in the silent auction. Please visit our website, orionlibrary.org/friends, for details on upcoming events hosted by the Friends. If you are unable to attend our Passport Gala, membership is also an easy way to support your local Friends group. If you are not a Friends member, please join by using our website, visiting us at a book sale, or by filling out an application in the lobby of the library. Senior memberships are $5, individuals $10, and families just $20. Supporting the Friends organization is also possible while shopping with Amazon Smile and Kroger. Sign up with these partners and a portion of your sales is donated to support Friends programming at the library. We are always looking for volunteers to assist with events and operations. No experience necessary, just a willingness to help the library in your spare time. If you have time and a talent to share, please contact the Friends through our website at orionlibrary.org/friends or by emailing friends@orionlibrary.org. We look forward to seeing you in Greece on April 21st.
So don't forget to donate for your chance to win the Passport to Spring gift pack. The raffle entries end at 3 p.m. today.
Yeah, and for more information on how you can become a friend of the Orion Township Library, give them a call at 248-693-3000. Again, that is 248-693-3000.
Let's take a peek at our food drive schedule before we send you to our next performer. At 2:35, we have Bob's Music Time Live. And it looks like we're about to send it over to the Orion Center.
So at 3:07, we're going to have Between Torreminas. At 3:45 p.m., we are going to have our live raffle drawing. So make sure you guys get here before 3:30 so that you can enter in your raffle for that. At 4 o'clock, our final food totals are going to come in so we can see how much you guys have been donating into the studio all day. And now we're going to do some fish facts for you guys. This year, Fish celebrates 45 years of service to the community. We have done a total of 3,425 calls. We've helped 93 families, new families. We've dispersed 181,890 food to people. Individuals served has been 4,426, and people that have been served on an average monthly is 369. So as you can see, all your food donations are really, really helpful. So It's really great for you all to keep doing that and helping us with all of your donations and everything. And like we said, you know, Michigan it's a storm outside. Those roads are not the best. They were not good this morning, and I know that they're probably not good right now either.
That's right.
So you can donate online as well.
Okay, and I think we're going to go to the fish wish list so we can see what we have there. So once again, we do need, we're in need of chili, refried beans, chunky soup, hamburger helper, boxed potatoes, canned tomatoes, and other food items that we do need for this winter and cold season.
Yeah, I mean, when it's cold, I always love a good pot of chili. I love when my mom makes it. My grandmother makes it too. And during the winter, she also makes this vegetable soup, which is so good. It's filled with, like I said, a whole bunch of vegetables and a tomato base. So what are some of your favorite things to eat during the winter in this cold months?
Well, I'm from Louisiana, and
Are you?
I am. I'm a bit of a chef. Well, let me not say that, because then you'll try to taste some of it. But I love to make a homemade gumbo, you know, something like that. And I think with some of the items that are being donated, you can definitely make something like that. You know, as long as you have some chicken stock and, you know, like even canned tomatoes, you can definitely make a good pot.
Well, that's good. Well, I hope you guys are staying warm in your homes. Right now, we're going to send it over to the Orion Center where we have our next performance, and Kevin is standing there. Kevin, let's hear what's coming up next.
So we're here over in the Orion Center, and we've had great entertainment all day long. The kids from LA Dance, we've had vocal performers, we've had other dance studios that show up here, but we've got a longtime collaborator with ONTV here, Mr. Bob Lowe and Bob's Music Time. And Bob has always been a great supporter of the food drive, been a great supporter of ONTV. He's brought his beautiful style of music here with us today to share. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome Mr. Bob Lowe, Bob's Music Time, and he's going to play for us for your entertainment here at the ONTV or Oxford Orion Fish Food Drive. So take it away, Bob.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for having us today. I appreciate it. I'll introduce Joe in just a few minutes. Right now, we're going to start off with an old Elvis tune. And of course, all of Elvis tunes are old.
Wait a minute. But we know them songs.
That's true. Well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting as wild as a bug. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now my hands are shaking and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Now who do you think when you have such luck? I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah, yeah. Now please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up, but I feel just fine. When I see the girl that I love best, my heart beats so that it scares me to death. Now she touches my hand, what a chill I got. Lips are like a volcano this hot. I'm proud to say she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah, yeah. Now my tongue gets tied when I try to speak. My inside shaking like a leaf on a tree. There's only one cure for this heart of mine, to have that girl and a love so fine. Now she touches my hand, what a chill I got. Lips are like a volcano's hot. I'm proud to say she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up. Yeah, all shook up. Thank you. You remember them days, Joe, when you would get all shook up?
Look at here. I still get shook up, but it's for a lot of different reasons, different than what I used to get all shook up about.
It's funny how things change, ain't it? I'd like for you folks to make welcome my good friend Joe C. coming down from Grand Blanc. He works with me every now and then, and
how do you do, all?
Beautiful. Okay, he's got a beautiful voice. He also plays the guitar. He does some fishing, and I haven't talked him into doing my snow removal yet, but I'm working on it. Joe, what are you going to sing for us?
Well, You know, it's winter out here, for sure.
For sure.
And I bet you it's winter in Miami, too.
I wouldn't doubt that a bit.
I've seen that cocoa look in your eyes. So wrap the pipes and seal the cracks this time. I know you won't be back. The coldest part of winter is goodbye. Now we move down here from Detroit in the springtime to escape the howling winds and cocoa snow. Springtime flowers bloom and die, and autumn leaves, they start to fly. That faraway look means you must know. It's winter again in Miami. I've seen that cocoa look in your eyes. So wrap the pipes and seal the cracks this time. I know you won't be back. The coldest part of winter is goodbye. Now I'm sitting here alone in Miami. You know the clouds are gray and your memories everywhere. Oh, I felt that cold, cold chill before in my heart. Won't take this cold no more. Miami's cold is more than I can bear. Oh, it's winter again in Miami. I've seen that cold look in your eyes. So wrap the pipes and seal the cracks this time. I know you won't be back. The coldest part of winter is goodbye. Winter in Miami.
It's winter time here, I'll tell you that. I have done my driveway 3 times yesterday, and I'm kind of tired of it already. And I'm looking for somebody to come over and do it. Of course, free gratis, of course. You know, my kids all grew up and moved away, so I got nobody to help me with that, Joe.
You looking for volunteers?
Yeah.
There's a couple out there. Where did they go?
When they asked me about snow removal, they took off. Here's a little thing that Fats Domino had a big hit off of. Although this song goes all the way back to the 30s for you folks that's old enough to remember that. Here we go. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill, where I found you. The moon stood still on Blueberry Hill, and it lingered until my dreams came tree. The wind in the willow glade sings such sweet melody of all those vows we made never to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me still. For you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Though we're apart, you're part of me still. For you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Yeah, Blueberry Hill, thank you. You remember them days when you used to dance to that, don't you, Joe?
Yeah, I remember the days I used to dance to them. Now I remember the days I'd go out there and pick some blueberries and put all I could in my mouth and
I had
get purple tongue and purple teeth.
I had some of that this morning, man. They're really good, you know. What do you got now, Joe?
Well, you're talking about blueberry. I'm going to talk about some Tennessee whiskey.
Okay.
You good with that?
Yeah.
Indeed, man.
How I used to spend my night out in a barroom. You know that liquor was the only love I'd ever known. But you rescued me from reaching for that bottle, and you brought me back from the end to pardon. Oh, you're smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Baby, you're sweet as strawberry wine. Oh, you're as warm as a glass of brandy. Oh, and honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. You know I look for love in all them same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle was always dry. But when you poured out your heart, well, baby, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to give me high. Oh, you're smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Baby, you're as sweet, you're as sweet, you're as sweet as strawberry wine. Oh, baby, you're as warm as a glass of brandy. You know, honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Oh, baby, you're as smooth, you're smooth You're as sweet as strawberry wine. Oh, honey, you're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I love you, baby.
That's a pretty cool song, Joe.
It is. I like that. I don't like that Tennessee whiskey, and I don't like that brandy stuff. But I like my baby out there.
You know, I was kind of going to say, you know, I've heard these people talk about whiskey or alcohol or bourbon. It's really, really smooth. I've never tasted any alcohol that's really smooth. Maybe it's just me.
I think I agree with you. I got over that stuff in a hurry when I was young.
But I like the song, though. So what can I say? All right, moving right along. Here's one that was a hit as well back in the 40s by a fellow by the name of Roy Acuff, and I know most of you folks are too young to remember him.
Hell, I don't even know who he is.
I know. You're just a kid.
You keep saying that.
Just a kid. But anyway, Willie Nelson brought it out back in the 80s and had a huge hit off of it. And here's my version, a little thing called The Blue Eyes of Crying in the Rain. Try that. In the twilight glow, I see them blue eyes crying in the rain. When we've kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain. Through the ages I'll remember blue eyes crying in the rain. And now my hair has turned to silver. All my life I've loved in vain. I can see her star in heaven and blue eyes crying in the rain. Someday when we meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again in a land that knows no parting and blue eyes crying in the rain. Blue eyes crying in the rain.
Blue eyes.
I used to say when we was playing in the clubs, I'd say blue eyes squalling in the rain.
Blue eyes squalling.
Yeah.
Squalling. What is a squall?
Come
like
on
a-
now.
that's like
I
a
know
squall.
you got some southern raising somewhere in there. You just have to look at it. Squalling is the same thing as crying and bawling and shedding tears and all
see,
that thing.
see, to us fishermen, a squall is a disturbance on the water.
Well, if you ever seen a woman squall, you know it's a disturbance for sure. What you got?
Well, one of my all-time favorite artists has just announced, due to Parkinson's disease, that he is not going to tour anymore. But anyways, that made me think about I should do one of his songs. I'll try to do one of his songs because nobody can do them like Mr. Diamond can. So let's do this and see. What do you say?
All righty.
Yeah. Where it began, well, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, then spring became the summer. Well, who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, well, good times never seem so good. When I've been inclined to believe they never would. Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, well, good times never seem so good. Oh, and I've been inclined to believe they never would. Well, good times never seem so good. Oh, and I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good.
Thank you. Boy, you had him rocking back there, Joe.
Always a great performance by Bob Lowe, Bob's Music Time, and his partner from Grand Blanc. So we appreciate y'all coming down. This is always an entertaining time because Bob puts on some of the best songs, takes classics that you've always known so well and then turns them and puts his own spin on them. So, but they're always good. So, Bob, we thank you for your time. Thank you for supporting us again this year. Thank you for coming down and being with us this year. So that's Bob's Music Time, Bob Lowe. You can see Bob on our regular ONTV programming. He does a regular show. So if you're interested in the music that he puts out, make sure that you tune into us and tune into him. And you can watch even more of his great performances and his great guitar work and his great singing. So once again, we thank Bob for being down here with us. The food drive is still going on, folks. We're right about 3 o'clock right now. If you're going to participate in a raffle, come on down with your food donation. You can still put your ticket in the raffle and have a chance to win some of the great raffle prizes, or you can always still do it online. via the websites of oxfordorientfish.org or ONTV.org. Make your participation that way. That's fully tax deductible. So right now we're finished with our performances over here in the Orient Center. We're going to throw it over to the studio with the Taraminos and Ian, and they're going to take over the show from there going forward. So thanks for tuning into our programming, and we'll see you sometime soon.
All right. Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. My name's Ian Witherspoon. I am joined, as always.
You watch your mouth!
Hey, easy.
You watch
easy.
your mouth.
Show's not on yet. Sam, Ant, how you boys doing today?
Hanging in there, tired.
Good.
Hungry.
Working hard, getting a lot of donations in, I hope.
Yeah, I mean, see all those donations are still coming in as we speak.
Still got a little bit of time.
We still do, yes. We would like to remind everybody here that if you're unable to make it to the studio today, that you can do it. There are a couple ways you can do this. I mean, you can go visit the Orient on TV website at orientontv.org or the Oxford/Orient Fish Drive at Oxford/OrientFish.org to donate, or just click on the donate button, and PayPal will do the rest. Web donations can be made 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year. Let's see what our totals are looking like so far.
Yeah, let's check out those totals.
Let's check out those totals. Yes, we should. I mean,
Ooh,
4,900.
4,900 pounds. Now, what was the record last year?
Well, the goal
6,250 last year.
Well, their goal this year is 6,000 pounds.
And I want you on record. Are they going to pass 6,250? Are they going to pass 6,000 pounds?
It's going to be a challenge. I'm going to say that it's going to be a challenge, so we'll see.
Okay. The snow out there, it's
the snow is
treacherous,
yeah.
So maybe we'll get a record for online submissions or after-hours submissions this year. Okay, well, we're going to check out a new sponsor here. Our new sponsor for this hour is the G's Pizzeria.
Yeah. Great food.
Great food, great hangout spot. They donated a $40 gift certificate. And the LO Fireworks Association donated 3 ticket packages for 4 to ride the Detroit Princess. Now that's a cool ride. Yeah, that's.
Have you rode that?
I've not been on that, but I've seen it.
I heard it goes to the river.
G's donated a $40 gift certificate?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Yep, that's. So we want to thank G's. We want to thank the Lake Orion Fireworks Association. And a lot of great partners in this throughout the community. So
a lot of great partners go through here. You know that.
Yeah, and I believe you wanted to talk about Chris. I think Chris was somewhere, isn't he?
Yeah, Chris was.
Our field report, Chris, was filling in his video reports around Lake Orion. So let's check in with Chris at the library.
I think he's at G's.
I think he's at G's. Yeah, he's at G's. Yeah.
Maybe he's getting some bread spears for us.
Yeah, maybe he gets some breadsticks.
I could do that.
Yeah, he should. Yes, he should.
Check it.
Television, and I'm live here at G's Pizza Bar and Grill off Lapeer Road in Lake Orion, Michigan, and we want to welcome G's as a raffle prize sponsor to the 8th annual Orion Neighborhood Television Food Drive. G's has been a supportive member in this community, in this Orion area, for plenty of years now, and they're helping out in the food drive, and we're happy to have them. And they have a special surprise for food drive donators. They are giving away a special $40 gift card. That's right, $40 to come eat some of their delicious pizza to one of our lucky winners. All you have to do is donate $5 or 5 food items at the Orion Neighborhood Television Studios. We will be doing a live broadcast for the raffle prizes at 3:30 p.m. Make sure you keep tuning in for that on channels 10, 20, and 22. The food drive goal this year is 6,000 pounds to stock those shelves for fish in Orion and Oxford and Redford Township people. 100% of donations go directly to those in need, and cash donations can be done online via PayPal. That's right, I'm here live at G's Pizza. Come on in, get some warm pizza because it's freezing out here. And I'm Chris Pappas, live here at G's, sending it back to the studio for Orion Neighborhood Television.
Hey, thank you to Chris. He's been logging a lot of miles today out in the community.
It seems like he's been, but I think there's more white out there right now.
There is right now.
There's
yeah.
more
yeah.
snow out
yeah.
there. It really is. Yes.
Hey, so Chris mentioned a live drawing, and I think we want to kick it over to Kevin, who's next door. Oh, it's Shannon, actually. Shannon. Shannon wants to do a live drawing, I believe, now. So let's kick it to her.
Hi, everyone. We are in our last and final half hour that you can come on in and put in your tickets for the raffle. You can always donate to Fish Foundation, but this is the last chance to donate to the raffle. We got tons of these. These buckets are filling up, guys, so you really got to come on in. I'm going to do a little recap for you of the amazing things our sponsors have really donated to us today. So to start off, from Home Depot, we have this wonderful leaf blower. I was talking to my co-anchor Elena earlier, and it is a great one. So she highly recommends it, and she works over at Home Depot. Next up, we have 2 different opportunities for gift certificates to Paula Krasawa's photography. She has one $200 gift certificate towards a high school package, or a $100 gift certificate to a family or child's portrait package. So head on down for some school photos if you have a senior. Next up, we have Skalnick Ford, and they are giving out oil changes, so that's a good one. Next up, we have Authentic Scentsy product. They have donated a gift basket, which is full of different fragrant items. We have what looks to be a candle warmer, different things for your car, different body sprays. So that is a good collection from Scentsy. Next, we have a couple different pizza gift cards here for you, and right in town, Chicago Brothers is giving out gift cards for 4 free pizzas. That sounds like a pretty good pizza party to me. So and these are really filling up, so you got to come on in and get it while you can. Next, we have Galling GMC is doing car waxing kit and hats. So not only do you get wax for your car, but you get some nice fancy little hats with it. Then Beacon Square Salon is giving you cut and color plus a massage package at their salon, which is a really good group of things. So you can come on down and get pampered for a day. It'll be nice. Then Classic Lanes is giving out a bowling party for 10 people. So in case you have some kids or a family gathering, you can really get together and have a good time over at Classic Lanes in Rochester Hill, Michigan. Next is what I was talking about before. G's Pizzeria is also giving out a $40 gift card, so you can head on down to G's right on Lapeer Road if you win this raffle. Next up is another salon is giving out another gift card. So we have a $50 gift card to Grondin's Hair Center, and we checked in. They're one of our big sponsors. Next up, we have Simply Marcella is giving their pearl necklace of the year. It comes to, I think, $100 value, so it's a really beautiful necklace, and you can come on in. That one's really filling up. Next, we have 2 tickets to Passport to Spring Gala, plus a goodie bag with different things in it. That is at the library, and every year they do a different country theme, and this year is Greece, so they have a bunch of Greece-themed things, including Greek food. Then next, the Lake Orion Fireworks Association is giving out 4 tickets to the Detroit Princess Riverboats, so a great night out on the Detroit River. Then next up is the Do or Die Salon is giving out a Moroccan oil hair products and blow dryer kit. You may only see 3 things here, but there is a giant amount in this bag right here, and it is very popular. It comes to a price of, I think, about $300, so it is quite a collection of things. Then Oxford 7 is giving out concession coupons, so if you win this one, it's always nice to have some good popcorn and pop to go with your movie. And last but not least, ONTV here is giving out movie-themed pillows. As you can see, they were homemade, and they are great to have when you're snuggling up for a good movie. So we will be back in just a little short time to be drawing from these and giving them to the respective winners. So make sure you come on down. It's just $5 or 5 food cans for 1 raffle ticket. So that's all for out in the lobby, and we'll throw it back to your anchors.
Hey, thank you, Shannon, and thank you to everyone who donated. Close to 2,000 in goods and services were donated for our raffle drawing, so thank you to all those local businesses out there.
I want to thank all the local businesses who donated to the food drive this year. If this is your first time tuning in to ONTV,
the co-host of the Fantasy Football Show, the host of OA Now, and the host of History Now, co-host a show which we've been doing since 2011 here on ONTV, which is Between Terminas, which is one of the flagship shows of ONTV. And today we'll be doing the same in support of the food drive and fish. So stay with us as we go to Between Terminas here on ONTV. Yes, indeed. This is Between Terminas here on ONTV. I'm your host, Anthony Termina, along with my co-host, Sammy Termina, and co-host, Ian Weatherspoon. Gentlemen, how are we doing?
Good. Doing great.
Good.
Happy to be here.
Yes, we are. Except
Okay.
you are Ron Gardenhire.
Shut
guy.
up.
You watch
Shut
your
up.
mouth.
All right, let's talk about a very, very good topic to all of our hearts, because we all three are Oakland University alumni. Oakland won the Metro Series 2-0 for the second straight year in a row in men's basketball. Let's talk about that experience.
It was 87-78 last night.
it
I mean,
was.
That was 88-77.
I was 87-78.
All right, okay.
But anyway,
We'll
it, was
check
Oak-
later.
it was an Oakland win, though. You know what I mean?
That's all that
But
matters.
you know what? You know why Kendrick Nunn's been a difference maker for this team?
Why?
And it's pretty simple when you look at it, because Kendrick Nunn's done a really good job. Of course, last season Oakland had some really good players last year. Of course, you still have
Sharon Dorsey
Walker. And of course, he was a very good player last year. Now you have Kendrick Nunn there. And now you look at Oakland, it's been rough. Both these teams have been injury riddled, you know what I mean? But basically, when you look at it right now, I think right now, Oakland right now sits in that fourth spot in the Horizon League.
Yes,
but,
they are.
But it looks like it could be very interesting to see what Campy does this upcoming Horizon League tournament. You know what I mean? Because it's very dangerous.
They need to win a
They
tournament.
need to win, yeah.
They
I agree
need
with you.
a tournament win soon.
Yeah.
This year, next year. It's got to happen. It's been a while.
Well, it's been since his senior year.
Mm-hmm.
It's been his senior year,
It's been quite a
2011.
while.
Yeah.
Ant, do you think this propels them to make some noise, or what are your thoughts on this win?
They're approaching it as one game at a time, one day at a time. Just like in the past, it was you always prepare for tomorrow, you prepare for the next day. And the reality is, I think that you kind of got to go into that approach where it's just you have to take it one day at a time, one game at a time. So the next message is going to be, so the next game coming up is they're at Youngstown State. Coach Campy is at win number 599 right now. He's got a great chance to get 600, and I couldn't be any more happier for Coach Campy, because he, when you look at what Coach Campy has done for Oakland University, I mean, it's just been legendary, and it's been truly, obviously, being a part of that for as long as I have. It's for me to watch him get 600 wins on the horizon, it's going to be, it's truly amazing to see how successful he has, not just for Oakland University, but for the Campy's family and everybody in general who has helped contributed and helped make Oakland what it is. Also, for me personally as well, Tom Ford, T. Ford, somebody is our former athletic trainer who is battling ALS. He's been as much of a part of Oakland men's basketball as and Oakland athletics in general. So, it's an accomplishment for T. Ford as well. So I just want to bring that into account as well.
I got a question to ask you two. Does Detroit Mercy fire Bakari Alexander? Especially with the academic issues that they've been going through now when you look at it. Do you think Bakari Alexander's done in Detroit?
I think it'd be a good time to cut ties after this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about you?
Start new.
It will be interesting to see what happens in at Detroit Mercy at the end of the season. I'm not too fond of coaches getting fired. But I mean, it'll be very interesting to see what happens at Detroit Mercy in the following next year. I think last night's game between Oakland and Detroit Mercy, I think it was kind of you get that feeling with you look at ever since Oakland's entered the Horizon League in 2014, I've noticed Oakland University athletics as a whole has been really, really engaged to the Metro Series, the rivalry with Detroit. You notice that, I mean, you see it with the players, you see it with the coaches, you see it with the marketing staff, you see it with the Grizz gang, the student section. I mean, you can tell that Oakland University athletics as a whole is engaged in this rivalry, that is focused on it. And you know, it's really, really exciting to see, if you're an Oakland University alum or an Oakland University fan, is to see all that engagement. I don't get that same feeling within at Detroit Mercy. I just don't. And Ian, I think you make mention it's because of the Oakland has been dominating in the Metro Series.
8-2.
You know, 8-2 in men's basketball. Women's basketball, they've been successful. Multiple sports as well. I mean, you've got track and field, soccer, you know, just multiple sport and other sports, just multiple sports where Oakland has been successful over Detroit. I'm not saying that Detroit hasn't gotten any wins, but I'm saying that there's a lot more engagement and commitment in the rivalry between Oakland and Detroit on Oakland side more so than Detroit side.
Well, perhaps a change in
coaching will help.
In
maybe.
coaching and leadership.
But then again, I think administration, they got to change there and all that. But
Well,
Maybe
speaking of
engage more in athletics than they have.
yeah. Speaking of Detroit basketball, though, another team in town, Pistons. Last we talked, wait, what? They're 5-1 since the trade. Sir?
Yeah, but that down means they're done for. And
One
Joey
game they're
knows
done.
it. Joey knows this too. The Pistons are done. They
Joey's
got a tough
not
schedule.
here.
They got a tough schedule in March, and I'm telling you right now,
Ant.
they're not going to do very well.
And
The
help.
Pistons have been.
No.
Why am I
No.
helping you?
No.
All right,
Talk to
anyway.
No.
him. This
No.
is your boy. Talk to him.
No.
Anyways,
No.
Anyways, the Pistons have been successful since Blake Griffin has come into Detroit. What are you doing? Anyways, the Pistons have been successful since Blake Griffin has come over, and you notice the fan base has become a little more engaged.
Horrible trade.
One of the things that we talked about was getting, you know, the issues with Little Caesars Arena not filling up.
Horrible trade.
What do you need to see to make this a successful trade, Sam?
You want to see why? Clean house, fire everybody. They need to fire everybody. You know it, I know it, whole world knows it. And why the heck did they get Jameer Nelson? Jameer Nelson's horrible. It's a horrible trade. They got Tyler Ennis. That's a terrible trade itself. So I'm
James
telling-
Ennis.
James Ennis. It's a terrible trade himself. Because I'm telling you right now, Ian, I'm telling you right now, the Pistons are going to falter late because they're not going to catch Philly.
They're 500.
Philly is
Are they going to make the
500
playoffs
right now.
Are they going to make the playoffs?
No! Philly's going to make the playoffs over the Pistons.
Are you saying? Just like you're saying the Cavs are going to win the NBA title again?
Of course they are.
You think the Cavaliers are going to win the NBA title
Given
this
everything
year?
they have.
Given everything they have, they got a
What do
whole
they have?
They've given everything.
LeBron James they have.
They should have traded him.
No, they shouldn't.
They should have traded him. He wouldn't have gone, but they should have moved him. I don't know. I don't see the champion coming out of the East this year.
Golden State, I still think, is the class of the West right now.
Them. Houston's pretty good.
Oklahoma City.
OKC's all right. They're all right.
Yeah.
San Antonio?
So Pistons don't have the juice to make the noise in the playoffs at all.
Hell no.
Hey, it's a family affair.
You watch your mouth.
I know the Pistons bring a lot of passion, but
No, they don't. They're a terrible team.
what do they got to do to bring you back?
What they
Just
gotta do
clean
to
house?
bring me back? Clean house.
You got to clean house?
Clean house.
You want
clean
Stan-
house? Clean house and fire Gorth.
You want them to fire your uncle, Stan
I
Van
want-
Gundy?
No, he's not my uncle.
He's
and
your
I'm telling
uncle.
you right now.
He's
you
your
know what?
uncle.
Gorth
No
needs to
relation.
sell the team right now.
That'd be
Because
great.
he is a terrible owner.
That's not
He's
gonna
a
happen.
horrible owner.
I wish they could. It's not going to happen.
Don't you wish they'd be playing at the Palace right now?
I don't care. I'm closer to Little Caesars Arena anyways.
Well, we're closer to the Palace.
I
so,
understand
you know,
it.
So that's,
All right, so Pistons, doom and gloom, as always.
Your hockey team's
I
doom
think
and
they're
gloom.
going to be
We're
all
not
right.
even going to address the Red Wings.
Yeah, because they're terrible.
I want to
I
talk
think
about.
the Stones will do all right. Really, I do.
I think they'll make the playoffs.
No, they won't.
I want to see
I
them
think
win
they
a
got
playoff
a great
series.
shot to make the playoffs.
I
I
see them
mean,
win a playoff
when you
series.
got Blake Griffin and you got Reggie Jackson going to come back, I mean, it'll be very interesting.
It'll be interesting.
No.
Hey, let's talk about the Super Bowl. All right.
Yeah.
Sammy almost called it to the T. What was going to happen?
It's unbelievable. He's called two things that are very successful. He called the Ron Gartenhire move to the Tigers.
In the face!
And then he also called the Super Bowl, which he said the Eagles were going to win the Super Bowl, and they were almost and they almost beat them by 10, as Sammy predicted.
Right.
So gotta give Sammy props for that.
I'm a prophet. You know what? I'm better than Nostradamus.
Don't start.
Yeah,
Don't.
let's not go there.
Are you delusional?
No, I am not. You're talking about Bob Bridges.
What did we think about the Patriots' move to sit the corner, Malcolm Butler?
Horrible.
Do we think that was a reason Philly was able to win the game? Do you think that was a big part of it?
Big part of it because
Do you think if Malcolm Butler was there, it would have been a difference? Different result in the game?
I think it would have been because when you look at, he's an elite corner. I mean, he can definitely play it from that perspective. I mean, he's an elite corner. I mean, why would you sit him in the Super Bowl?
Makes you wonder if they're going to trade him or anything, or if he's going to want to.
He's a free agent.
Yeah, he'll be in Lions.
He's a free
Honolulu
agent.
Blue.
I think he'll be a Lion.
That to me screamed Bill Belichick. I can't imagine Matt Patricia would want to sit his best corner. You know what I mean? In the
No.
Super Bowl.
No.
Speaking of Matt Patricia, we can move away from the Super Bowl. You called it. I was wrong. And I don't remember what you predicted.
I was wrong,
You predicted
too.
Patriots,
Yes,
didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
So give Sam congratulations for that.
So we've been doing the show, almost 7 years now?
Mm-hmm.
6.5 years?
About 7.
I give you props once, I guess.
You watched.
That was all right. That was pretty good. But Matt Patricia, your thoughts? He's officially the Lions head coach.
Bad move.
Why?
Because of the his defense. You know what I mean? What he did in the Super Bowl, that's got
One
me
game.
concerns.
One game's your concern.
Big concerns right there.
Do you realize the Eagles are elite? They have an elite level of talent.
Well,
Do you see that same on the
They won
Patriots?
a Super Bowl with the backup quarterback. They won a we don't know if there's going to be a quarterback controversy now because you have Carson Wentz, you have now Nick Foles.
We're talking about Detroit.
We're
I
talking
don't
about
care
the
about
Lions.
Philly. Come on.
But I'm the Lions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Matt Patricia.
I'm
Bad
a
hire.
little
Who did you want?
Me?
Yeah.
I wanted
Jim Bob Cooter, still the offensive coordinator.
I wanted Pat Shurmur actually.
You wanted Pat Shurmur.
Yeah, he would have been a good offensive mind coach. You know what I mean?
You think we need that? So that means Cooter would have been gone.
Yeah, Cooter would have been gone.
You want Jim Bob out?
I wanted Jim Bob out. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a convicted felon.
No, he's not.
He's
No,
a
he's
convicted
not.
felon. Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He was just hanging out.
He's a convicted felon.
No, he's not a felon.
Yes, he is. He's a convicted felon.
He's all right.
Do your homework, Spoon. Anyway,
I know
my
what
point
happened.
is- anyway,
I was
my
there with
point
him that
is-
night. I'm kidding. I wasn't.
Anyway, my point is this: Jim Bob Cooter is the offensive coordinator of the Lions, and then the question will be: can the Lions improve on the defensive side of the football? That is going to be the question because
And
the offense is not your concern.
one area of the offense is they couldn't run the ball.
Couldn't run it.
Oh yeah, running.
That's going to be big.
So that's going to be the question: can the Lions improve? And can they improve, especially in the defensive side of the ball, because they gave up way too many points. And the reality is, the NFC North is going to be a lot stronger next year.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen Minnesota do very, very well, and they were not expected to do much. And
I think they take a step back.
And then you got
Shermer,
the
I
Chicago
think, was a
Bears are
big part
going
of
to
that.
be. They'll be
Chicago's
better.
going to be improved. Then you have
Green Bay. You still got Aaron Rodgers
Chicago's
there.
gonna be improved. Yep.
You still, so it'll be. The NFC North is going to be a lot. It's going to be stronger. I'm not going to say a lot stronger, but it's still going to be stronger. So.
Right.
Well, the NFC North is still strong. You guys know that.
It is.
You
It
know,
is.
When you look at that division, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be brutal. I mean, that's clearly for sure. It's going to be the NFC North is. It's tough. It's brutal. You know what I mean?
And I'm
That's
interested to
it
see
is.
what the Bears are going to do. They bring in the Kansas City Chiefs coordinator.
Yeah, I think it's a good move.
Second year Trubisky.
Yeah, Mitch Trubisky. Yep, he's gonna. Then you have that running game, Jordan Howard. You know what I mean? And then you have
The Bears, even though their record
I think
is
they
a
had
bit
improved their
deceptive,
receiving core, though.
they're going to be fine.
Yeah, there's a lot of young talent on the team on the defensive side. I'm really looking forward to see what Patricia can do with this defense, though. You know, what's he going to do
I don't
to
know if he
finally
can do
stop
much.
Aaron Rodgers?
I don't
Doesn't
know if he
happen.
can do much. I don't know if he can do much.
Well, the draft coming up, they need an influx of talent. That's
Yes,
for
they do.
sure. That's
Yes,
for
they do.
sure. All right. Well, any final words on the sports end of it?
We'll see what happens. Sparty plays Purdue today.
Yeah, that's
Michigan
tipping
State
off here
wins.
very
We'll see
soon.
what
Very
happens,
soon.
yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, we are now going to thank you all for tuning in to the 8th annual food drive.
Yes.
Thanks for listening to us babble on for a few minutes. Recently, we checked the goal.
We're
We were
at
at 4,900. I don't know
Mhm.
if that's changed at all, but we'll know shortly if we reach our goal of 6,000. So let's hope we get there.
You can also tune in to OA Now. Of course, I host that show as a podcast. Cover latest high school sports news around the OAA. We air Mondays at 9 o'clock and Wednesdays at 8 o'clock.
I also encourage you guys to watch History Now here on ONTV. That is, where I talk about a lot of history subjects. We just had a show a couple days ago. It was a wonderful, wonderful show. I encourage ONTV viewers to go watch History Now. It's a great perspective I give on-site about history. Also in 2018, ONTV is celebrating 30 years of community access television here in Lake Orion. The staff at ONTV are working on special events and programs in celebration of this milestone. Here's a video that showcases one of these programs. Let's take a look.
Let's
So
see.
you might just tell people there are at least
Oh, yeah, the
three
localized
places
ones, yeah.
that are right here in the immediate area.
Yes.
And then in Ann Arbor, the Palmer House is.
Well, we have
also
one
there.
even closer. Share with the one that I think your department
Yeah,
owns.
Lawrence Tech University owns the Affleck House, which was built in 1941. It was actually the first Frank Lloyd Wright building in the Metro Detroit area. And it's just off Woodward, just north of Lone Pine, as you're cruising past
I know
Pontiac
Lone
on
Pine,
your
yeah.
way to Birmingham.
Okay.
The Smith House is about 2 miles away
Okay.
in West Bloomfield, or Bloomfield Hills. And the third one is the Turkel House, which is down in Detroit on 7 Mile.
Okay. So we have some interesting stories about a teacher, husband and wife teacher group that didn't have any money, and he helped them out, and that's one of the buildings.
Maxwell Smith and wife, Sarah.
Okay.
I believe it was.
Tell us about that story, because it's
Well,
really
I think
interesting.
Dale's got a
he's
good
got the,
rundown on it. You
the
know,
corner
he's
on
got
that one.
He's got it down.
It's a great story because it kind of sums up what Wright was all about in a lot of ways. He was one of the things that made Wright unique in the architectural world, at least, was even when he was a young man, he decided to focus on houses, but not mansions. You know, it was a way to make your name in architecture back then, as now, to design mansions for millionaires. But he thought that the average person's house had never really been addressed as an architectural problem, and he wanted to improve life for the everyday person. So the Smith House is a wonderful example of that. These were two school teachers who contacted Wright in the 1940s and essentially said, we don't have any money, but we love your work, and is there anything that we can do? And they ended up going up to Taliesin, as a lot of people did. The Afflecks did the same thing, to meet the man in person. I think a lot of folks didn't realize that he was that accessible. Even in the 1940s, he had a kind of an aura that he was famous around the world, and you know, you're dreaming if you think he's going to design a house, but he almost always said yes. So he said yes to the Smiths, and it was kind of a bare bones type of approach. In the 40s and 50s, as he became very, very busy, he often designed by distance. So in the Smith case and in the Affleck case, he said, go back, find a piece of land that will work well. He almost always said a piece of land that nobody else wants, something with some character to it. So hills are good, ponds are good, anything like that. They found a really cheap lot in Bloomfield Hills, which was undeveloped at the time, and they could afford it. They sent maps, photographs, aerial photographs if possible, whatever you had that could give him a sense of what the site was like without visiting it. And he designed from a distance. He designed
really
the house,
was a distance,
sent them the plans, and then the Smiths were so, I don't want to say poor, but they lacked the means that other people did, so they ended up being their own contractors and hiring subcontractors and getting a little bit of extra help. So there's a famous story that Al Taubman, who in the 1940s was working for glass companies, was in the area and wanted to see the most recent Wright House that was almost finished. And at that point, the Smiths had just about finished it, except they didn't have money for the windows.
Everything but windows.
They'd run out of money. And so Taubman visited, and the story is that he became so impressed by Melvin Smith and the whole project that he worked out a way for his company to donate all the windows for the house.
That's a great story. And you think of in today's dollars back then, for a named architect to just build your, and it's not a real grandiose home. I mean, it's
1,800 square feet, but Frank referred to it as his gem. And he did visit there 3 times.
Thumbs up. I'm assuming it's working. Again, Ian Locke here for ONTV. We're just killing time until we get ready for our live raffle drawings. Before we get underway, I just want to have a couple thank yous to go out to the community. Obviously, those who came and battled the weather out here today, which the roads were kind of sketchy. As you see the guys getting ready to do the raffle drawing. Just want to thank all of those who battled the weather to get out here to donate today. We had a nice turnout, nice walk-ins today. We were surprised at the number, but we were very thankful. And we want to thank the Orion Cable Commission as well, for without their support and funds, none of this would happen. This studio would not exist. So we want to say thank you to the Cable Commission, and want to thank the volunteers that came out all day, been here since, 8 o'clock this morning, battled the really bad weather this morning, and survived the day with us. Our interns, we'd like to thank our interns. We had a great showing with our interns. They're behind the cameras helping us out, making sure this food drive is happening. And who else? How about all the volunteers that helped pack, the kids from LOHS who came out in droves, and it was help pack the food. I'm waving my daughter. Thank you, Abby and Abby. And I think we're ready for the drawing. We get the thumbs up over here. So, okay, big thank you for this 8th edition. We'll see you on the 9th edition. Okay, over to the anchor desk.
All right, so we are now in our last half hour of the food drive, and we'd like to welcome our last 2 sponsors of the day. Home Depot is located at 2600 South Lapeer Road in Lake Orion.
Yeah, and look, that Home Depot in Lake Orion is a busy spot. A lot of folks from Lake Orion area come down, and they really like to shop at that Home Depot. And they have been generous enough to donate a cordless leaf blower to our raffle prize today. So that cordless leaf blower is worth over $100. So, you know, everything is going, you know, electrical or non-electrical and cordless and saving the planet and all that kind of stuff. And so this leaf blower is an E60 leaf blower, and it's valued at over $100. We also have a video about Home Depot and some of the work that they do in the community. So let's take a look at how great Home Depot is.
ONTV would like to thank Home Depot for being a sponsor of the 5 or 5 food drive benefiting Oxford Orion Fish. Home Depot is no stranger to giving back to the community. Over the past several years, the Home Depot Foundation has been responsible for numerous projects that benefit veterans and local police and fire departments.
Our history goes back from when Home Depot was founded in 1978, that one of the things is believing in community, and that value is giving back and making a difference and making those community connections. And we here at the store, we're, you know, this big box on top of the hill, but we really believe in giving back and making a difference. And over the years, the history has been, we've helped the American Legion, the Orion Art Center, Nova, and among many others, whether it was local fire departments, the local police department. So right now, our history really is running deep in the community and giving back and changing things.
In 2014, volunteers renovated the American Legion Post 233 in downtown Lake Orion, and in 2015, Victory Garden Beds were constructed at the Orion Veterans Memorial on M24. The gardens are maintained by volunteers and produce fresh vegetables to help feed the hungry in the Orion area. In January of 2016, Home Depot employees descended on the Oakland County Sheriff's Orion Township substation to give their break room a much-needed facelift. Drivers for the North Oakland Transportation Authority benefited from a total renovation of their break room in downtown Lake Orion. In July of 2017, members of the Lake Orion community gathered together to begin a major restoration project in Children's Park. Thanks to a grant of $17,000 from the Home Depot Foundation, volunteers were able to begin work on the renovation. On Friday, the gazebo was stripped down to bare wood as damaged flooring and lattice were removed.
A few years ago, Rob Kavanaugh, who is a community member,
Back live in the ONTV studios, and Ian is running around the studio.
That's because we got a special guest
yes,
here.
we do.
Right,
we
we
have
do
a
have a
special
special
guest.
guest.
So our special guest is gonna pick a raffle,
making
and
a
he gave us
$20
$20.
donation.
What is your name? Lincoln. Nice to meet you, Lincoln.
Lincoln, you're an awesome young man for donating $20 to this great cause, man.
Yeah.
You're helping a lot of families.
So we're gonna go ahead and we'll let you.
Because you get 4 tickets.
Yeah, so you can put them in the cans.
I'll tell you what we have real quick.
So we have,
take
Or
the
do you want
microphone.
Okay. So Lincoln, let me tell you what we have. So while we get your tickets, so you can do that, we have photography packages for your family if you'd like to do that. We've got concessions from Oxford 7 for the movie theater. We have Do or Die Salon if you'd like some products and a blow dryer that Shannon has over there. We have a pearl necklace from Simply Marcella's. We have $50 gift certificate from Grandin's. You know what? We've got 2 tickets to a Passport Gala for the library, and we have movie-themed pillows. Do you have a movie theater at your house? Because this would be great if you did. So we have movie-themed there. But you know what you would like? 4 tickets to the Detroit Princess Riverboats. How's that? Now that sounds like a fun one, right? Yeah, pizza.
Pizza.
Kids love pizza.
No pizza?
Okay, I got it.
What?
Bowling party for 10 of your friends. You gotta love it. Okay, sir, what would you like?
I want a movie theater.
Yeah.
Ah, my man.
So, are the tickets here? Were you getting tickets for this guy?
Yeah.
He
You
needs
get-
4 of
More
those.
Lincoln, you
tickets.
get 4 tickets
So
to
do you
put in
wanna
whatever
put all-
containers you want to put
Do you want to
them
put
in.
all 4 of them in the movie theater?
I'll put 2 in the movie theme tickets and actually all 4.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
That's awesome. Yeah.
He wants to increase his odds of
All right.
winning.
Yeah.
He should
It only
win just
takes
for that
one.
alone.
So Lincoln, we're gonna know that that's you, okay?
Blank one.
So we're gonna
We'll know right away.
go ahead, and we're gonna let you put them in. So go ahead and rip them apart and put them in the movie-themed ONTV bucket and stir it up. And when we get to that one,
Shake it up.
Now, while
Shake it up,
Lincoln
shake
is
it up,
doing
shake it
that,
up.
I still want to thank all
Thank
of
you,
our
Lincoln.
food collection partners once again, because without them and the residents of Lake Orion, this drive would not be able to come close to our goal at all. So thank you guys once again. I know we all are stuffed up here. We
Right.
had Buffalo Wild Wings, we had hamburgers, we had French fries from
We had a lot of good
Culver's.
stuff.
It was really good stuff. So thank you guys so much, and thank you to the live performances also.
And we had so many different collection partners and things like that. And there's I won't say there's too many to list, but there are almost too many to list, because a lot of stores and establishments in the community have really turned out to really make this food drive a success. Now, our goal today was to hit 6,000 pounds. Let's take a look at our food totals and see exactly
drum
where
roll?
we are
Yeah, drum
in
roll. Let's do a
relation to
drum
that
roll.
6,000 pounds. So we're
All
trying to
right.
get there. We're pushing. Look at that, 5,000 pounds. 5,000
That's
pounds.
good.
But here's it. So we may come up a little bit short for our goal for 6,000 pounds. But here's the thing. You can push us over that 6,000 pound limit even after today, because the Oxford Orion Fish Food Pantry takes donations all year long. So this 6,000 pounds or 5,000 pounds that we're trying to get to them is a concentrated effort. But you can really push us over the hill by continuing to donate all throughout the year, whether that's monetarily online, monetarily in person, or delivering your food donations in person to the Oxford Orion Fish Food Pantry. So we encourage you to do that. And with that, as we continue on with that, we're going to start doing these raffle drawings here, because this is what we this is what we came out here to do, to really celebrate those folks that have made a donation. Little Lincoln made his own $20 donation, increased his chances by a factor of 4 to win the movie tickets. So he's very close to that. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead on and start doing our raffle drawing. So how are we going to do this? We're going to go from right to left here?
Yeah, let's start with Shannon. Do you want to pick one?
Oh, you want? Absolutely. Yeah, which one?
Oh, do you?
You want to do the
Let's do the Home
leaf
Depot.
blower?
Oh.
Yes. Okay.
Here, you want me to hold it? There you go. Oh, let's turn it around.
Let's see.
Yep.
All right.
Mr.
So the winner of this leaf blower is Mary Reynolds.
All right.
All right,
Mary
congratulations,
Reynolds.
Mary.
Nice.
All right, let's take the ticket over to Tracy.
Over to Tracy.
All right, ticket to Tracy.
Does she need to get that as well?
All right.
Tracy's the keeper of the list.
So everyone gets their prize.
Oh, you get Skalnick.
I get Skalnick again. All right.
You got a hard time pronouncing the name all day.
Yeah, all day, but that's okay. All right, let's see who gets this.
Oil change.
Yeah.
Oil changes are always
Oil
good.
changes.
Oh. Changes, more than one.
More than one.
More than one. Three oil
so
changes.
3 different people, or okay.
Oh. All right, 3 winners off of this one.
Let's see.
Okay, you know what? Let's do it this way.
All
All right,
there you
go.
First ticket.
Okay, we have Pat Bellanger. Yes.
Bellinger.
All right,
Yeah.
Bellinger.
All right, Pat Bellinger gets a
This is why I don't
Skalnick
pronounce
oil
people's
change.
names. All right, we have Julie. That looks like Kaufman.
Julie Kaufman.
Is
also.
that Julie Kaufman?
It looks like Kaufman.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
like
Julie Kaufman, last 4, 3407.
You know, this person, they did not want to provide their last name. So, Paul, you won an oil change. So, congratulations.
So we'll
to
give you a
Paul.
call, Paul.
Yes. Paul, your number ends in 1584.
There
so
you
if you're
go.
watching, you've
That's
gotten an
Paul.
oil change,
We'll be
my
giving
man.
you a call.
So it's my turn now, right?
Yeah.
So what
are
do we do? We're just going right down the line?
All right, there you
All
go.
right, so my raffle's going to be the Cincy gift basket. Valentine's Day is coming up, fellas.
Wednesday.
So is it Wednesday?
Yeah, it is
Man, that's
Wednesday.
coming up fast.
Yeah.
So Valentine's Day is coming up. This Cincy gift basket could be the one that puts you over the top with
Could be.
with your lady friend.
Yep,
So.
right here.
So here we go. Oh, this is
Yeah,
this
you could
is
be
the
done. Look,
basket
it's
right here.
wrapped
Yes,
everywhere.
this is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Let me have that for a second. I want
It's
to hold
wrapped
that.
and
Is it
everything.
heavy?
No.
Look at that. It's already wrapped. All
All
you have
done.
to do
That's
is just
beautiful.
show
So
it.
pretty.
You have to just show it, and your significant other
Just
will
put
be
a bow
greatly
on it.
appreciative.
You can say, look, it's a double gift. I gave to the community and I got you a gift. All in one.
And the winner of the Cincy basket is Autumn Williams. Autumn
congratulations.
Williams.
Congrats.
Last 4, 8435. Last 4 of the phone number. So congratulations on the Cincy basket. And let me do one more here.
Okay.
Just give me
What's
the
the
next
next
one
one?
in
What's the
line.
next
All right,
one?
it looks like
This
Chicago
one
Brothers.
now this is one of my favorites. Chicago Brothers for 4 free pizzas. I'm sure it shows I like a lot
Are
of
we
pizzas.
drawing
but
one?
Chicago Brothers,
One
4
winner.
free pizzas here.
One
so
winner. There's lots of tickets in this one.
yes,
Yeah.
there are a lot
There
of tickets
There's
in
a lot-
this.
This was a
you
popular
show
one.
Clearly, we're doing this blind, so we're not. There's no favoritism going on
At
here.
all.
Just trying to figure out the right ticket.
Okay, we're going to do 2
And
on this one. Kim.
We're doing 2. Okay,
yeah.
Susan Proxu.
Yeah.
Susan Proxu. Your phone number ends in 7764, Susan. She's the winner of 1 set of
Congrats.
4 free pizzas. And let's see who the other lucky winner
was a
is of this
popular one,
delicious
so
gift
let's
of
see.
4 free pizzas. The next is Dave Key.
Dave Key.
Dave
Yeah.
Key, you are the winner of
Yes.
4 free pizzas from Chicago Brothers. Some of the best pizza in town. I've personally sampled it myself.
Yeah.
So you're up next.
All right,
All right, what do we got? What do we got next, Shannon?
here we go.
Let's see. Oh,
there's still
the
one
Galling car
we did that
waxing kit
Oh, we did,
and
okay.
the hats.
Ooh.
Scalding car waxing kit.
Lacey, and let's see if we can pronounce this. Let's
Ooh.
see.
Lacey's last word
Lacey.
digit
Oh,
is
Lacey's.
in.
Oh, she's like Krasinski.
Yeah, ski.
Oh.
Ski.
Yeah.
Lacey Ski. Yeah. Uh-huh. Phone number ends in 2048. You took home the Galling car waxing kit and hats.
Whoop.
Wow. That's, you want to do another one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's keep it going.
All right, the bowling party for 10.
This is another real popular
Nice
one too.
Thank you, Classic Lanes.
There's
3
3
winners.
of those.
Okay,
Three
so
winners
3
of the
winners
bowling party for 10.
are-
So
yeah. Really, Abby, you are taking it home. Abby, what was the last?
What's the last 4 digits?
Yeah.
yeah, what's her
Same
last
winner.
4 digits of her phone number?
Let's see. Prowlish?
Prowlish. Well,
Abby
that's
Prowlish?
sounds like a winner.
Yeah.
Abby Prowlish, you are the winner. We've got your phone number, so you'll be getting a
we
call
will be
from
giving
us.
you a call.
Is she in the studio right now? Oh, okay.
I don't
okay.
know.
Oh.
Okay,
How
so
old
this is the
she?
second of
I
three.
think so.
Looks like she is.
Oh, that's her?
Oh,
She's over there all quiet.
She's real quiet.
Yeah.
But giggling.
She's
real
just
quiet.
watching
I saw
us.
her giggling. So
She's
I knew
watching
it
us
was her.
slice up her name, Abby Prowlish.
How do you say it? How do you pronounce it?
Prush.
Okay. Yeah,
we would have
butchered
never
it.
guessed
Sorry.
that. So
Okay.
you had a right to laugh
So
at us.
thanks for being there. Yeah. The next winner for the Classic Lane Bowling Party at 10 is Susan Taft.
Susan Taft. Yay,
Susan Taft.
Susan.
And one
Okay.
last
Now, none of these people that are people that I know, so I can't get in on this bowling party.
Oh, well, you know.
We'll make
go
it
and
up.
just be like, I know you.
Right.
All right, and the last winner for Classic Bowling Party at 10 is Jen Blindert.
Okay.
Last four
Blindert.
digits, 8987.
Jen Blinder, you are the winner of the last 10-person
Alright.
bowling party at Classic
Classic.
Lane, so that's
Very
always
nice.
going to be good. Next up is the Beacon Square Cut, Color, and Massage.
Very nice.
Beacon Square is a new facility that just opened up, residential facility that just opened up at the corner of M24 and Scripps Road, and so they are open for business. It's for an older residential, active residential
gorgeous
home.
building
Yeah, it's
over
a
there.
very nice
Gorgeous.
building. So if you're interested in that, definitely check them out. But the winner of the Cut, Color, and Massage is going to be, looks like Gail Gordon. Gail Gordon, 9260 is your last four of your phone number. Gail Gordon is the winner of the Cut, Color, and Massage from Beacon Square. So that's awesome. Go ahead and dial up another one
There
there.
you go. All right, so this is G's Pizzeria. You get a $40.
This was popular.
gift card.
Another
There's
one
some
that I have
very
personally
lot of
sampled.
tickets in
People like the
here.
pizza.
Oh my goodness.
I think they were the winners of the Pizza Slam. From,
Oh, really?
Yeah, from the chamber this year.
And this is just one person, right?
Okay.
Wow.
One
that's
winner
a
here.
lot of pepperoni. All right, so this person is
Doran.
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 Your
No
last
last name.
four digits are 8772.
You know, only special people can go with just one name.
Yeah,
Doran.
like Cher.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like,
Cher.
yeah, it's like Cher, it's like
Madonna.
Prince, Madonna.
You go, Doran.
Beyonce. You know, it's only special people.
Yeah, right.
It's only special
Doran.
people that can go with one name. So,
True.
Doran, you are the special
right.
person today.
All right.
These ones are all done.
Yep,
here.
these
Okay.
ones are
Gotta
all
get
done.
to-
So,
all right.
Oh, sorry.
So moving over to more hair care from Grandin's Hair Center.
something I do not qualify for.
$50 gift card. Is this just one? Tracy?
Just one. Yes,
One?
there's
All right.
one
Well,
lucky
then this
winner.
lucky winner is Autumn Williams again.
Wow, Autumn.
You are taking it home,
I
Autumn.
think Autumn is like our first multiple winner today.
Yeah.
Right?
over 200 pieces.
Wow.
Okay,
so
so
Wow.
I don't know if
yeah.
you guys could hear that,
Okay.
but Joe just told us she brought in over 200 pieces.
That's incredible.
Awesome. Well, Autumn, you deserve these.
Yes.
okay?
Treat yourself.
All right.
Exactly.
So this is from Simply Marcella. They provided this pearl necklace, right, Tracy?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay. All right, let's shake it
They do a
Get a
lot for the
close-up.
community.
Get a
A
close
lot.
up
Can
on
we
that
get a
pearl
close-up on
necklace
the
right here. This
necklace
is the
at
pearl
all?
necklace.
Yeah.
We go to camera one. Get it.
Yeah,
Get
she
a close-up
handmade.
on
that.
She
Wow.
handmakes.
necklace.
She
It's
handmakes and
beautiful.
designs
Look at that.
all of
Here,
her
if you wanna
jewelry.
turn
Here we
it
go,
Simply
right here.
Marcella.
Oops,
Oh,
turning it
wrong
the
way.
wrong
There we go.
There we go.
All right, let's see. Jillian Nolan, your last four digits are 1755. So
Nice.
congratulations to you.
Yay, Jillian.
All right.
All right. Very
Okay.
nice.
How
very
many
nice.
cans
How
do
many
we
more do
have
we got?
left,
Can we
guys?
read
Quite a
some of
few.
those?
It looks
got
like
a
about
few.
7.
I'd have to have Tracy.
So if you
slide
haven't
them
won
over.
anything yet, there's still a shot. There's still a
Yeah,
chance.
we
I
still
think
got some
we've already-
prizes
Oh,
if you
there's
haven't
one in
won
the
yet.
front over there. So
Yes,
did
we
that.
I
We
did.
did
we
one.
did the Scout Royal
Hold
Sessions
on to
already.
that.
Yeah.
So now this is 2 tickets to the Passport Spring Gala plus a goodie bag through the Orion Township Library. So here we go. 2 free
winner here.
tickets to the Passport to Spring Gala and a goodie bag at the Lake Orion Library. And that's going to go to another one-name person, Paul. Paul, 1584. We're going to be calling you, Paul. Paul's the
gotta
second
really
multiple
stir these
winner
up.
we had. I think we had him on something earlier.
Yes.
He was a winner on something earlier. So
Yeah.
one more here.
give
All
it
right,
to-
let's stir these up.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Let's get
4
some other
tickets
winners.
to the Detroit Princess River Ball.
That sounds like a nice
With
ride.
the
That looks like a
fireworks, Lake
good
Orion
night.
fireworks, the dueling fireworks, right?
Not. This is the
Oh, this is the Detroit.
And there's 4 winners.
Oh,
there's four winners.
Four
Oh,
tickets?
winners?
Oh.
4 tickets, 4 winners.
Okay,
Wow.
so let's
Drawing
all
four.
each draw 4.
Yes.
3 tickets.
Oh,
Three
let's
winners.
each draw
tickets.
3 then.
Okay.
So we're drawing 3 winners.
Yeah,
4
1,
Okay.
2, 3. Or 1, 2,
All right.
3.
All right. So 3 winners. The first winner is Lowell. Lowell. Last 4 on the phone number is 1250.
1250.
Stir 'em up.
All right, the second winner for the 4
That's you.
Oh, congratulations!
awesome.
Somebody in the studio. Congratulations.
So the next winner of 4 tickets to the Detroit Princess Riverboats is Alan N. I think this might be my buddy Alan Nahayeski. Alan, I think you just won 4 tickets, bro. If your last 4 is 9746, you and Donna just got 4 tickets to the Detroit River Princess.
Let's
So
shake it up.
that's awesome.
Because there are a lot in here.
There are a lot in that one.
Okay.
That was another popular one.
Let's see. Last one. Let's make it a good night for you. Okay. Last winner is Matt P.
All right.
Matt Pfeiffer.
Yes.
Matt Pfeiffer.
Okay. So Matt Pfeiffer is
the owner
03.
Matt
of
Pfeiffer,
Northern Flooring.
you have been outed.
So your friends will be wanting to
Exactly. Right.
With you, please.
Matt Pfeiffer just all of a sudden got a bunch of friends that want to go on this Detroit River Princess thing.
So how many more do we have left?
We got
had
about
so
5 or
many.
6 more down there.
All right.
Go ahead and have another one, Bria.
Holding
is
out
this
for
the
Lincoln
movie
here.
themed pillow that's down there?
Yes.
Can we hold that up for people to see? Is Lincoln still here?
Is Lincoln still here?
I'm going to try and pick Lincoln's
I don't
name.
think he picked that one. I thought he just picked all the movie theater stuff.
That was
No,
his
this
favorite
is
one.
the one he wanted.
Oh, that's
He really
the one.
But I'm not
pillows.
gonna
He went in all 4.
I'm not going to
Oh, he
look
went
though.
all 4 on that one.
yeah.
We're all rooting for you, bud.
Lincoln,
I really
I'm
want Lincoln
so
to win
sorry
that,
if
so.
I don't pull your name, Lincoln. But I can't look because I don't want people to think that I'm cheating.
All right,
So
the
my
suspense is
eyes are
killing.
closed.
Mm.
Okay, this person already won.
That's all right.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry.
It's fair. It's fair.
We're not showing any favoritism
No.
here.
We're going to share the wealth.
Okay. Lincoln! My eyes were closed.
It actually was Lincoln.
It was Lincoln because
Yes.
he didn't put his name
No
on
name.
it.
No name.
Right.
It gave it away.
Congratulations.
That's how special Lincoln
That's
is.
I know,
what
right?
donating gets you.
Right.
That's wonderful.
There are
That's-
one-name
do you
people and
still
then
need
there are
this,
no
or-
name
Is there no?
people.
Okay.
So we know who those are. So go
All
ahead.
right. I
feel
can't do
good.
this one.
Oh,
Why?
You can just pull my
I don't
name
need
if
it
that's the
from-
Moroccan
okay.
oil.
Well then, let's
Well,
have,
I'll
this
do
is,
it.
she donated to that one.
Oh, okay. So
I
I'll
don't
do
want
this.
it. So it's not favoritism, if I.
This
Okay,
is the
that's what it
Moroccan oil
Yes.
hair product.
A lot
plus
of people
blow
wanted
dryer.
this one.
So this comes from Do or Die Salon here in Lake Orion.
We're rooting for
Stir 'em
Shannon.
up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Stir
so
'em
I'm
up.
stirring
Pick
them up
mine.
with my hand
We're
inside
rooting
the
for
bucket.
Shannon.
We're rooting for Shannon. That's
Come
what,
on.
okay. So
Oh, you
I,
put it to
for
her?
both.
I
I
didn't know
have
this
a
one.
ticket, and the ticket is Autumn W.
Oh
Okay,
my
wait.
goodness.
Now, did
8435.
Autumn
She already
before?
won 2. But we,
Yeah?
you know,
Put her
you
ticket
can do
in
it.
there.
all right.
She's
Yep.
fair and square.
She put 14
14
tickets in for
tickets.
this one.
The one she really, really, really.
Oh, well, good.
Which one?
We're
The
happy,
Moroccan?
Autumn.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
all
she
right.
got
Well
it.
then, Autumn, you deserve it.
Yes.
Okay, so this
Here.
is the Oxford 7 GQT concession
Concessions.
coupons.
Let's have Shannon pick
Let's
this
have
one.
Shannon pick that one.
All righty.
If I were going to put in for one, that's probably one that I would have put in for.
Let's see.
Oh, the concessions to go to
Yeah.
the movies? Yeah. Oxford 7's a great place.
I want to say Susan Loft.
Susan Taft.
Taft.
Look at me.
Taft.
I got the last
It's very
name.
pretty cursive.
It is.
Susan Taft.
Yes.
Last 4 digits 1766, I believe.
Yes, that's what that looks
Congratulations, Susan Taft.
like. Congratulations, Susan.
Yay, Susan.
yeah.
All right. Do we have two
We
more?
got- I think two
or-
We
more.
got
The
a couple
photography,
more up
right?
front here.
Ooh.
Yep. So we have
Big ticket
the
items.
$200 gift certificate
Here,
towards a
that's- yeah.
$525 high school senior
That's a deal.
portrait package
Look here,
from
senior
Paula
pictures are-
Kurzawa
Yeah.
Photography. That's a lot of things
She's very
to say.
good.
So
She's very good.
we are going to pick through the tickets
Senior
that are
pictures
here.
are, you know,
Yeah.
being
Senior
done right
pictures
now.
are coming up. I got
Yeah.
a senior next year, so it's going to be, I didn't put in for this, but
You should have.
I didn't realize that's what it was. S. Rockman, Rahman, S. Rockman. Last 4 digits 0313 or last 4 0287. So S. Rockman,
Nice.
you are the winner.
Pictures or the family pictures?
That's the
That's the
senior
senior
picture.
picture.
Senior. Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
high school senior
We got one
portrait
more in front of
package.
you
Yep,
there.
we got
So
one
congratulations
more right
to
here.
you.
Yes.
One one more photography. Which package is
Now
this
this
one?
is the $100 gift certificate towards a family or child's portrait package. So this is a family portrait package. The other was a senior gift package. So this family portrait package, we're gonna mix them all up in here. Mix.
Last one.
Mix.
Last one.
This is the last one.
Now
we
look
have
directly
a ticket.
in that camera and
Look
tell that
directly
person.
in that camera right there.
Right here.
This
Yes.
is Rachel Case. Rachel Case, 3665 is the last four. Rachel Case, you are the winner of a family portrait for Paula Kuzawa Photography. So, is that all of the raffle that we have? Okay.
That's it. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we could not have these raffles and have fun with these raffles without you and the donations of our local businesses that have participated in this. We could not have reached over 5,000 pounds of food donated to the Oxford Orient Fish Food Pantry without you. So we thank you for your participation. We thank you for all of your food donations. We thank all of our volunteers and staff and crew here at ONTV for making this food drive another great success. And hopefully all of us will be back next year to do this all over again. And we hope that you'll be back next year with us too. Thank you for watching, and stay safe.
Yes. What are our final food totals, though? Let's look at those and see.
We want to get a final food
let's
total?
get a final count.
5,100 pounds. So we got a little bit closer to 6,000.
Yes.
And we raised
$1,070
$1,000 in cash.
$1,070 in cash. All of it goes to the Oxford Orient Fish Food Pantry. All of it goes to help local families in our Oxford, Orient, and Oakland communities. And we couldn't do it without you. You can always give year-round. Make sure you stop by. They're in Oxford. Make sure you stop by, leave some food donations, and you can always make donations online as well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next year.
Bye. Thank you.